Hi, this is Basler. I'm in Houston, Texas. Yesterday, you know, I'm using this camera as a binoculars because I can't find my binoculars today. Over the weekend, I think it was Sunday, this limb fell, broke, and was resting on this neighbor's roof. I'm in the neighbor's driveway, and the foreman, who has worked on this tree several times before, calls me and says the tree really should come down because while there's no real decay on this final cut, there's a bunch of decay on these smaller branches that he had cut. And he was pointing out that there's a ton of decay farther up in the tree. Like right here, this piece broke out of it. And that was since Hurricane Ike. There's the jagged stub. And of course it's like a 6-foot long rip that goes all the way down to here. We pruned it after Hurricane Ike, so that's post Hurricane Ike. That big piece broke out of it. He left a rope in the tree for me to climb it, but there's nobody else here, the homeowner left, so I can't climb it. You guys go climbing trees without a spotter on the ground are nuts. So this portion here that goes off to the right, that's pretty sound. So those of you who are watching this wondering where I'm going with this, you can probably tune out now because all I'm really doing is using my camera as a binoculars. Zoom in. Taking advantage of the awesome zoom. This is another storm broken piece that's jagged. So the question is, does the tree need to come down or do we need to be pruning it for weight reduction? This is also a tree that's cut in half every year by the line clearance company. So my foreman is correct, and I think that his prediction is probably correct in that more pieces are going to come out of this tree, and that, you know, weight reduction pruning should be maybe more aggressive than it would be on other trees. But I'm not sure that that is a convincing case to remove the entire tree. Of course, the comfort level of risk tolerance on the part of the homeowner is the only thing that matters really here. But there's a big water oak with a history of pieces breaking out of it. It's as good a reason to take it down as any. But for me to recommend that, I don't know that that would necessarily be responsible, because we can do some pretty aggressive weight reduction pruning on this tree. Go all the way to a third of the foliage. Take some, you know, good 7-inch diameter pieces. You know, big from here, from this fork, remove the right one, right? Leaving the left one. From this portion of the tree, take a maybe, sorry, take one of these two 7-inch diameter pieces from over where the line is. Take a couple of decent sized pieces from that portion of the tree. And then out here, where this forks off, take one of those too. So you can make some pretty large weight reduction cuts. Is that going to eliminate the risk of branches breaking? No, you know, we see that some branches have broken out of this tree, like this one. And this one. And this one, and more recently, this one. See, there is indeed some decay there. The break was several feet out from this final branch collar cut that the climber made. There is indeed some decay present. No small amount of punky wood there in the center of that cut. So this being hurricane season, if I decided to keep that tree, I'd spend some money pruning it pretty darned aggressively. I welcome your comments. info@wideworldoftrees.com. Also, I have my voicemail hotline, 262-724-6701. My blog is wideworldoftrees.com. And just Google me, Gene Basler, on YouTube. I'd be honored if you were to subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my blog. One final thing is this customer, the same customer, has a really formidable live oak specimen. Look at this thing. This baby, I'm going to have to climb this one of these days. If there wasn't such a high demand for my time this time of year, I might have time to climb a couple of these trees and get up in them and do some video recording from a loft. But you know, it's the second week of April and I'm booked up into the second week of May. This is a very busy time of year. It seems like everybody wants a chunk of my time right now. Again, info@wideworldoftrees.com. I welcome your comments, and I'll leave you with the same tree from the perspective of recent line clearance pruning. Say 1 year ago. They'll be back soon. It's kissing the line again already. Thank you for tuning in.